is up? So I'm JP. I'm an SEO specialist and web developer here in San Francisco. I enjoy researching sales processes, buyer psychology, and turning online roadblocks into revenue. This is the Digital Growth Stage channel where I break down and air out the tough stuff that's actually stopping your brand from scaling online. Not a ton of fluff, just actionable steps to get you moving faster, so let's get into it. If you're running a website and you're not tracking what's happening on it, you are flying blind. And the frustrating part is that setting up all of Google's tools the right way used to mean hiring a developer, dealing with code, and hoping that nothing broke in the process, right? Not anymore. Google Sitekit is Google's official WordPress plugin, and it connects all of the most powerful tools directly to your dashboard. We're talking Google Analytics, Search Console, AdSense, and even some PageSpeed insights, all in one place without touching a single line of code. Now, full transparency, once the data starts flowing, you may want a data analyst or a strategist to help you make sense of what it's telling you. That's a different conversation, but before any of that can happen, you need the foundation in place, and that's exactly what we're doing today. So this is for non-technical founders, the marketing managers, the people who are running the show, and just need to the tracking setup in a clean, fast, and done right way, so you can get back to growing. One plugin, all of Google's tools, let's get it connected. So the first thing we're going to do is navigate in the left-hand navigation menu towards Sitekit. Sitekit is Google's all-in-one plugin for tracking and analytics. It's the connector between your WordPress website, Google Analytics, Google Search Console, and your PageSpeed insights. Now, what we're going to need to do is to follow the wizard, or the setup wizard, in terms of the site setup kit, and this will bring us through the full process. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk through this as I get through it, and we'll be able to have the full walkthrough once we're done. So the first thing it asks is to connect to Google Analytics as part of our setup. We're definitely going to want this checked. Help us improve Sitekit by sharing anonymous usage data. This is on you. If you want to share private data to help Google and the team upgrade and improve this as you go ahead and click this button, and we'll go ahead and sign in with Google. What this is going to do is it's going to ask you which administrational account do you want to use for this specific Google entity. Now, this is going to map to your Google Analytics, Google Search Console. The one account that you choose here, if you have a business account, needs to be that account. And that way, everything fully aligns later down the road and doesn't confuse you and your team. I keep everything under a master account for myself and my clients currently under john@jwilliamsdesigns.com. So this is the easiest way for me to manage multiple locations. I'm just going to go ahead and add this new Google profile to the area where I'm already managing them. It's going to ask for some specific access. We are going to need to select all of these to make sure it has the access it needs to connect to the other platforms. And then we're going to get through site ownership. So since we're setting this up on a domain that's temporary, we're just going to go ahead and verify it. And now that it's verified, we're going to turn on the metrics on our dashboard, and we're going to allow those. This is now setting up Search Console, which automatically sets it up as long as we click Setup. And then the same for Google Analytics, which will do the exact same thing for the Google Analytics profile as long as we click Next. So what this does is it fully builds out the account as long as we're able to go back in and choose the specific account that we added for this website. So as we look under account, we are looking for, or actually we're going to be setting up a new account because none of these are the ones we're looking for. And it automatically brings in the information it needs to. Awesome. Cool. So we're going to enable enhanced measurements, and this will be the beginning of the Sitekit. So we're going to create account. It's going to ask for a few more permission settings and access. We're going to go ahead and give it all the access that it needs. And then it's going to ask for some permissions in terms of what we will accept from Google in terms of their Google products, data sharing. We're going to go ahead and share this data and accept what they ask us for. I'm going to go ahead and share all the information and then accept. Cool. So the page is reloading. Awesome. And that pretty much sets it up. So congrats on completing the setup for analytics. Now we have an area for traffic, which is currently gathering data. We have an area for content, which is currently gathering data, and we'll have an area for speed, and even monetization. If we want, we could take this a step further, and we can even connect more services to Google Sitekit by clicking into this button. And you can see we have the ability to connect with the Tag Manager, Ads, AdSense, or the Reader Revenue Manager. Something I've actually never used, but the integration between the Tag Manager and the ads is seamless. So if you'd like to connect more services, you can do so here. You can also manage the admin settings from the tab for admin settings, where you enable consent mode, which helps to adjust tracking on your website. I've never done this before. Not too many settings here, but once all of this is completed and finished, you should also be able to just easily click into set up Tag Manager. This is usually the last main thing that a business owner will want to do before they start running ads. Traditionally, we've had to go onto Fiverr or reach out to, a developer and ask for help doing this, whereas now, the easy way to do it is through the Google Sitekit. We're just going to go ahead and create an account, and that brings up the Google Tag Manager. Once all of this information is fully set up, you can then launch and create the Tag Manager. We're not going to be going into how to set up a Tag Manager system today, but this is the trajectory and the area to do that. Cool. So going back, this pretty much completes the setup for the Sitekit as a whole. It connects to Google, connects to your Google Analytics, your Google Search Console, and your Page Speed Insights, all in one dashboard view. So it gives you quick metrics and all of the wins that you'll need to see. You can always go deeper on any of this, but what we covered here should get you exactly to where you're trying to go, with faster control, quicker redesigns, and real digital growth without the headaches. If this is clicking and you want to level up further, hit subscribe, drop a comment with what challenge this helped you through, or book a discovery call with my team and we'll give you a full website audit, and possibly even help you win on Google. Links in description. Thanks for watching, and that's all I have to report here from the city. I'll talk to you soon.